The King Memorial was dedicated in October of 2011. The cost of the memorial is $120 million. One of the most interesting parts of the memorial is the 450-foot long inscription wall. The wall has 14 quotes from speeches and sermons by Dr. King. These speeches and sermons were given from 1955 to 1968. We will give you information about each quote on the inscription wall. We shall overcome because the arc of the moral universe is long but toward justice. This quote is from a sermon. Remaining awake through a great revolution preached at the National Cathedral in Washington, D.C. in 1968. It would be Dr. King's last Sunday sermon. Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that. From Loving Your Enemies, written in jail in Georgia. I believe that the unarmed truth and unconditional love will have the final word in reality. That is why right temporarily defeated is stronger than evil triumphed. Nobel Peace Prize acceptance speech, Oslo, 1964. Make a career of humanity. Commit yourself to the noble struggle to equal rights. You will make a better person of yourself, a greater nation of your country, and a finer world to live. A speech given to students in Washington, D.C., April 18, 1959. I oppose the war in Vietnam because I love America. I speak out against it not in anger, but with anxiety and sorrow in my heart, and above all with a passionate desire to see our beloved country stand as a moral example of the world. The casualties of the war in Vietnam, February 25, 1967, at an anti-war conference. If we are to have peace on earth, our loyalties must become economical rather than sectional. Our loyalties must transcend our race, our tribe, our class, and our nation. This means we must develop a world perspective. Christmas Sermon, Atlanta, Georgia, 1967. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We are caught in an inescapable network of mutuality tied in a single garment of destiny. Whatever affects one directly affects us all indirectly. Letter from a Birmingham jail. Every nation must now develop an overriding loyalty to mankind as a whole in order to preserve the best in their individual societies. This was given to a speech delivered at Riverside Church in 1967. The ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of convenience and comfort, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Written in jail in Georgia, comes from his book, Strength to Love. We are determined here in Montgomery to work and fight until justice runs down like water and righteousness like a mighty stream. Montgomery, Alabama, December 5th, 1955. We must come to see that the end we seek is a society at peace with itself, a society that can live with its conscience. This quote is taken from a speech after the march from Selma, Alabama to Montgomery, Alabama, March 25th, 1965. True peace is not merely the absence of tension, it is the presence of justice. This quote is from a book, Strives Toward Freedom, Montgomery Bus Boycott.